cafe hadn't fully opened yet when I came through the door without regret of leaving every heavy thing outside. The cafe held its warmth and opened wide for anyone who needed somewhere soft. The first light of the morning finds the cup before the rest of everything wakes up and fills it with the gold that only comes. First light, first cup, the morning's mine. Everything before the world decides to shine. First light, first cup, the cafe breeze. The softest kind of Monday morning breeze. The steam above the cup was drawing slow, a quiet kind of alphabet I know, from every morning spent in corners warm, before the day had gathered up its form into the usual weight of what it brings. The first light asks you nothing in return, just the willingness to sit and let it burn softly through the window to the cup. First light, first cup, the morning's mine. Everything before the world decides to shine. First light, first cup, the cafe breeze. The softest kind of Monday morning breeze. There is a grace in being first awake and finding what the morning chose to make before the rest of everything arrived, before the day had properly contrived its usual urgency and full demand. First light, first cup, wide and warm and slow. Everything the morning has to show. First light, first cup, hold it while you can. The finest unscheduled morning that I planned. The first light moved across the floor by 8, and everything that followed could just wait.
The window held the street in its regard, and I held back from taking anything too hard about the week that stretched ahead of me. Just sat inside the warmth and let it be whatever the cafe decided it would be. The Monday soul needs somewhere soft to land, a window and a cup and somewhere and the world outside to watch without the weight. Cafe window, Monday soul, just me. Everything outside is where it needs to be. Cafe window, Monday soul, the light makes everything look softer than last night. The people on the street were on their way to all the different versions of the day. But here inside the glimpse I had of you that made the whole of Monday feel brand new, without the need to rush out into it. A Monday soul requires a window seat where everything outside looks incomplete, without the warmth of glass between the two. Cafe window, Monday soul, just me. Everything outside is where it needs to be. Cafe window, Monday soul, the light makes everything look softer than last night. The window is the finest Monday gift, the small and necessary kind of lift between the inside warmth and outside gray that makes a person willing for the day that's coming with its whole and usual weight. Cafe window, Monday so wide and warm, everything the morning has reformed. Cafe window, Monday so the view, the most that any Monday morning knew. The window held the morning till I rose and sent me out with warmth wherever I goes.
Not everything needs forcing into being. Some things arrive, the better for the freeing of any expectation or demand. Like mornings that come softly to the hand that holds the cup without a grip too tight. The gentle opening of the Monday door requires nothing you haven't felt before, just the willingness to let it come. The gentle opening, the cafe knows how the softest kind of Monday morning goes. The gentle opening, warm and slow, everything arriving without need to show. The barista moved without unnecessary sound and set the cup down gently on the ground of everything the morning chose to give. A small and quiet lesson how to live without the performance of the usual rush. The gentle opening of the morning light requires nothing louder than the right amount of warmth to fill a waiting cup. The gentle opening, the cafe knows how the softest kind of Monday morning goes. The gentle opening, warm and slow, everything arriving without need to show. Not every door needs throwing wide apart. Some doors deserve the opening of the heart that's gentle and deliberate and true. The kind of opening that lets the new come in without disturbing what is there. The gentle opening, deep and barely loud, everything arriving past the cloud of Monday and its usual demand. The gentle opening, warm and unplanned. The gentle opening became the day, and everything that followed found
The hands that hold the Monday morning cup were slower than the ones that buttoned up the shirt and tied the shoes and packed the bag and moved through everything without a lag of any kind of softness in the doing. But here inside the cafe something slows the hands to the pace that the morning knows is the right and only speed for this slow hands warm cup. The cafe understands everything that Monday morning demands. Slow hands warm cup, just hold it here. The slowest kind of Monday feels most clear. I wrapped both hands around the ceramic round and felt the warmth before I'd even found the chair that I would settle in for now. The cup already teaching me somehow that slow is not the enemy of done. But here inside the corner something slows the pace to what the warm ceramic knows is the right and only temperature for this slow hands warm cup. The cafe understands everything that Monday morning demands. Slow hands warm cup, just hold it here. The slowest kind of Monday feels most clear. The slow hands are not the failing hands. They are the ones that fully understand the weight and warmth of what they're holding now. The cup that asks nothing except that you allow the morning to come in at its own pace. Slow hands, warm cup, wide and soft in mine. Every slow and careful Monday fine. Slow hands, warm cup, hold the morning through. The warmest thing the Monday morning knew. The hands stayed slow until the cup ran dry and everything was gentler going by. I slipped between the cracks of Monday's grip before it had the chance to get a tip. That I was somewhere soft and out of reach, beyond the usual Monday morning speech of everything requiring to be done. Monday doesn't know the table that I chose, doesn't know the window or the rows of coffee cups between me and the week. Monday doesn't know I'm here today, tucked inside the cafe's gentle sway. Monday doesn't know the cup is warm, everything is quiet past the storm of the usual morning on the street. The phone stayed in the pocket facing down, and I was nobody findable in town. Just a face above a cup of dark, somewhere between the morning and the park of every obligation Monday holds. Monday doesn't know the warmth I found, doesn't know the cafe's quiet sound of everything between me and the week.
Monday doesn't know the cup is warm. Everything is quiet past the storm of the usual morning on the street. There is a freedom in the unfound hour, a quietly rebellious kind of power that comes from being somewhere Monday lost. The trail of you without the usual cost of giving it your whole and usual self. Monday doesn't know wide and soft and mild. Every undiscovered morning find. Monday doesn't know I slipped inside the warmest kind of Monday morning high. Monday found me later on the street, but the cafe version stayed beneath the beat.
The door was propped against the morning air, and something of the outside found its way in there. A breath of everything the street contained, that mixed with coffee and the warmth remained as something new and neither in nor out. The breeze through the open door knows how to carry everything the morning's vow of gentle possibility inside. Breeze through the open door, soft and clean, the finest thing between the out and in between. Breeze through the open door, warm and free, everything the morning has for me. You move the paper napkin on the bar and carried with it something from afar, enough to make the cafe feel connected to the world outside while still protected from the weight of everything it holds. The breeze through the open door reminds the cafe of the world it left behind when it closed itself to winter months ago. Breeze through the open door, soft and clean, the finest thing between the out and in between. Breeze through the open door, warm and free, everything the morning has for me. Every cafe needs its open door, the morning's invitation to explore the boundary between the inside warm and everything that constitutes the norm of ordinary Monday on the street. Breeze through the open door, wide and new, everything the morning's breathing through. Breeze through the open door, let it in, the finest way the Monday could begin. The breeze kept coming through the open door, and everything inside felt less like Monday, more.
There's one particular and favorite spot where the light falls right and everything is not too close to anyone. to hear the morning sing its quiet song above the background hum. The corner table holds a different view of everything that cafe is and knew before the morning crowd arrived to fill. The corner table knows it's always there with the same warm light and the same good cheer. The corner table knows what I need most, a little warmth before I'm back at my post. I've left myself in corners just like this on more Monday mornings than I'd miss. For anything the week has tried to give in place of the small corner where I live, my softest and most honest self each week. The corner table holds the regular soul, the one who comes to find themselves made whole before the morning crowd arrives in full. The corner table knows it's always there with the same warm light and the same good cheer. The corner table knows what I need most, a little warmth before I'm back at my post. The finest tables are the ones that know without being told which way the morning goes. For the one who comes and sits before the rush and needs the corner's particular and hush of warmth and light and nothing being asked. The corner table knows wide and warm and mine. Every Monday corner turning fine. The corner table knows it always will. The softest Monday morning kind of still. The corner table held me till I rose anew without a word when I would go. Nobody gave the mercy of the day. It wasn't handed down or sent my way from anywhere official or above. I simply walked into the cafe's love of everyone who needed somewhere soft. The mercy of the Monday morning lives in everything the cafe quietly gives to those who cross the threshold of the door. Monday morning mercy, warm and real. The cafe giving back the things I feel. Monday morning mercy, cup in hand. Everything that we can't understand about the grace of sitting somewhere soft. The mercy came without a formal name, just steam above a cup that did the same for everyone who sat inside its reach. A warmth that nothing harder had to teach, to feel like something freely given here. The mercy of the Monday morning stays inside the cup for all the coming days of everything the week intends to bring. Monday morning mercy, warm and real. The cafe giving back the for you. The mercy lasted longer than the cup and carried me into the morning up. Before the world had finished waking up, I found myself beside a warming cup, in a room that hadn't chosen sides yet, between the quiet and the Monday offset of everything that day was going to be. Something warm before the world begins is the finest kind of morning that wins the whole of Monday over to the soft. Something warm before the world, just this, a cup, a chair, a morning's quiet bliss. Something warm before the world arrives, everything the simple morning contrives to make the ordinary feel like more. The world was going to arrive in time, with all its sharp and unforgiving line of everything requiring to be met. But for now the cup was warm, and yet the world was on the other side of glass. Something warm before the noise comes in is the softest possible kind of begin to any day the calendar provides. Something warm before the world, just this, a cup, a chair, a morning's quiet bliss. Something warm before the world arrives, everything the simple morning contrives to make the ordinary feel like more. The world will always be there at the door, knocking with its usual and more. Insistent need for everything you've got, but something warm before it asks a lot is the most important preparation. Something warm before the world widens still, everything the morning chose to feel. Something warm before the world, soft and true, the finest thing the Monday morning knew. The world arrived on schedule at the door, but I was ready for it more than before. Was coming, I could feel it build along the street outside, the glass that filled with people moving faster than the light, as if the Monday morning was a fight that only the quickest got to win. Breathing has a pace the rush can't touch, a depth that all the hurrying and such can never reach or interrupt or own. one slow cup before the day begins. The breath came deeper than it had in days. Inside the cafe's warm and gentle haze of coffee and the sound of something low playing in the background of the slow and unhurried version of the morning. But breathing finds a bottom that the rush has never visited inside the hush of somewhere warm and asking nothing more. Breathe before the rush. The cafe holds everything. The morning slowly folds into the warmth of somewhere you belong. Breathe before the rush, it won't take long. Just one slow cup before the day begins. Every breath you take before the rush is a small deposit in the crush. Proof account of everything you'll need when the day arrives and picks up speed beyond the comfortable and the slow. Breathe before the rush, wide and deep and mine. Every slow and easy morning fine. Breathe before the rush, soft and true. The breath was always there inside the brew. The breath stayed deep long after leaving there and carried something of the cafe's hair.
Most things in the day come with a cost. Something given back for something lost, or earned through the expenditure of time and effort and the climbing of the climb that every obligation has in store. But the morning in the cafe asks for this, and nothing more than just your willingness to sit inside its warmth and let it be. The morning asks for nothing, just the chair, just the cup, just the warming morning air. The morning asks for nothing, come as you are. Everything is welcome where the coffee jars are warm and the window holds the light. I came with all my weekday weight intact and found the morning didn't need the fact of any of it. Didn't ask to see the credentials of the version called me that the working week requires me to be. But the morning in the cafe only wants the presence and the nothing of response to anything except the cup and chair. ask for nothing, just the chair, just the cup, just the warming morning air. The morning asks for nothing, come as you are. Everything is welcome where the coffee jars are warm and the window holds the light. The finest hosts are the ones who ask the least, who set the table and prepare the feast, and then step back and let you find your way into the warmth of their particular day, without the need to explain yourself at all. The morning asks for nothing, wide and free. Everything it offers comes to me. The morning asks for nothing, soft and true, just the cup and everything it knew. The morning asked for nothing and gave all, and I was better for the generous call.
The first cup was for waking, nothing more, a necessity before I faced the door of everything the Monday had in mind, for someone not yet fully aligned with the particular demands of the week. But the second cup was different in its way. It carried something more than caffeinate, a warmth that had no business being there. Cup by cup, the day gets kind. Every round of warmth the morning finds. Cup by cup, the Monday softens here. Everything the week held starts to clear into something I can almost face. The third cup was the one I didn't plan, that came about because the cafe ran its quiet and persuasive kind of spell on everyone who lingered long enough to tell the time by something other than a clock. But the third cup had a gentleness of age, like the finest line on any given page, that earns its place through being simply right. Cup by cup, the day gets kind. Every round of warmth the morning finds. Cup by cup, the Monday softens here. Everything the week held starts to clear into something I can almost face. Nobody told me that the cure was this, simple and available and bliss, administered in cups of dark and warm, by a cafe that receives the Monday storm of everyone who needs the kinder day. Cup by cup, the day gets kind, wide and true. Everything the morning does for you. By cup, the Monday finds its grace. The cafe is the kindest Monday place. The cups were done before the noon had come, and the day was kind enough for everyone. The cafe had its regulars today, the ones who come and never have to say a word to anyone and yet belong as fully to the morning and its song as anyone who fills the space with talk. The quiet company of strangers shares a morning without any of the cares of knowing or of needing to be known. Quiet company, the finest kind, everyone inside here of the same mind. Quiet company, the Monday gift, a room of separate souls, getting the lift of being somewhere warm and understood. The reader and the writer and the one who stares into the middle of the dun, and empty cup with something like relief, and everyone who's found their own belief in the simple grace of being somewhere soft. The quiet company of mornings knows that everything the shared and quiet shows is more than conversation could provide. Quiet company, the finest kind, everyone inside here of the same mind. Quiet company, the Monday gift, a room of separate souls, getting the lift of being somewhere warm and understood. You don't need to speak to be among the company of those who've also stung by Monday and its usual demands, and found the cafe's particular enhance of warmth around the cup, enough for now. Quiet company, wide and warm and real, everything the shared and silent meal of morning gives to everyone inside. Quiet company, the finest Monday guide. The quiet company dispersed by 10, and somehow everyone felt less alone.
There is an understanding at the door of every cafe worth the walking for, that everything you carry from outside gets lighter when you step across the divide between the street and where the coffee lives. Leave it at the door, the weight of it, the Monday, and it's everything that fits so heavily across the morning shoulders. Leave it at the door. The cafe said everything that's on your mind and in your head. Leave it at the door. Come in as you are. The warmth in here will take you very far from everything you carry down the street. I left the week outside beside the mat, and something in the crossing over that familiar threshold made the weight lift clean in ways I hadn't found or felt or seen on any Monday that had come before. Leave it at the door, the warmth inside has everything you need to set aside the Monday, and it's everything that follows. Leave it at the door. The cafe said everything that's on your mind and in your head. Leave it at the door. Come in as you are. The warmth in here will take you very far from everything you carry down the street. The door between the street and somewhere warm is the most forgiving kind of border. Everything you leave there without form returns to you in slightly better order when you cross back into the Monday air. Leave it at the door, wide and soft and free. Everything the morning has for me. Leave it at the door, warm and true. The cafe always had a place for you. I left the week outside and found inside the softest version of the Monday ride.
The city hadn't fully opened yet when I came through the door without regret of leaving every heavy thing outside. The cafe held its warmth and opened wide for anyone who needed somewhere soft. The first light of the morning finds the cup before the rest of everything wakes up and fills it with the gold that only comes. First light, first cup, the morning's mine. Everything before the world decides to shine. First light, first cup, the cafe breeze. The softest kind of Monday morning these. The steam above the cup was drawing slow, a quiet kind of alphabet I know, from every morning spent in corners warm, before the day had gathered up its form into the usual weight of what it brings. The first light asks you nothing in return, just the willingness to sit and let it burn softly through the window to the cup. First light, first cup, the morning's mine. in full demand. First light, first cup, wide and warm and slow. Everything the morning has to show. First light, first cup, hold it while you can. The finest unscheduled morning that I planned. The first light moved across the floor by 8, and everything that followed could just wait.
The window held the street in its regard, and I held back from taking anything too hard. About the week that stretched ahead of me, just sat inside the warmth and let it be. Whatever the cafe decided it would be. The Monday soul needs somewhere soft to land, a window and a cup and somewhere and the world outside to watch without the weight. Cafe window, Monday soul, just me. Everything outside is where it needs to be. Cafe window, Monday soul, the light makes everything look softer than last night. The people on the street were on their way to all the different versions of the day. But here inside the glass I had a view that made the whole of Monday feel brand new, without the need to rush out into it. A Monday soul requires a window seat where everything outside looks incomplete, without the warmth of glass between the two. Cafe window, Monday soul, just me. Everything outside is where it needs to be. Cafe window, Monday soul, the light makes everything look softer than last night. The window is the finest Monday gift, the small and necessary kind of lift between the inside warmth and outside gray that makes a person willing for the day that's coming with its whole and usual weight. Cafe window, Monday so wide and warm, everything the morning has reformed. Cafe window, Monday so the view, the most that any Monday morning knew. The window held the morning till I rose and sent me out with warmth wherever I goes.
Not everything needs forcing into being. Some things arrive, the better for the freeing of any expectation or demand. Like mornings that come softly to the hand that holds the cup without a grip too tight. The gentle opening of the Monday door requires nothing you haven't felt before. just the willingness to let it come. The gentle opening, the cafe knows how the softest kind of Monday morning goes. The gentle opening, warm and slow, everything arriving without need to show. The barista moved without unnecessary sound and set the cup down gently on the ground of everything the morning chose to give. A small and quiet lesson how to live without the performance of the usual rush. The gentle opening of the morning light requires nothing louder than the right amount of warmth to fill a waiting cup. The gentle opening, the cafe knows how the softest kind of Monday morning goes. The gentle opening, warm and slow, everything arriving without need to show. Not every door needs throwing wide apart. Some doors deserve the opening of the heart that's gentle and deliberate and true. The kind of opening that lets the new come in without disturbing what is there. The gentle opening, deep and barely loud, everything arriving past the cloud of Monday and its usual demand. The gentle opening, warm and unplanned. The gentle opening became the day, and everything that followed found its way.
The hands that hold the Monday morning cup were slower than the ones that buttoned up the shirt and tied the shoes and packed the bag and moved through everything without a lag of any kind of softness in the doing. But here inside the cafe something slows the hands to the pace that the morning knows is the right and only speed for this. Slow hands, warm cup, the cafe understands everything that Monday morning demands. Slow hands, warm cup, just hold it here. The slowest kind of Monday feels most clear. I wrapped both hands around the ceramic round and felt the warmth before I'd even found the chair that I would settle in for now. The cup already teaching me somehow that slow is not the enemy of done. But here inside the corner something slows the pace to what the warm ceramic knows is the right and only temperature for this. Slow hands, warm cup, the cafe understands everything that Monday morning demands. Slow hands, warm cup, just hold it here. The slowest kind of Monday feels most clear. The slow hands are not the failing hands. They are the ones that fully understand the weight Monday, slow hands, warm cup, wide and soft in mine. Every slow and careful Monday fine. Slow hands, warm cup, hold the morning through. The warmest thing the Monday morning knew. The hands stayed slow until the cup ran dry, and everything was gentler going by. I slipped between the cracks of Monday's grip before it had the chance to get a tip. That I was somewhere soft and out of reach, beyond the usual Monday morning speech of everything requiring to be done. Monday doesn't know the table that I chose, doesn't know the window or the rows of coffee cups between me and the week. Monday doesn't know I'm here today, tucked inside the cafe's gentle sway. Monday doesn't know the cup is warm, everything is quiet past the storm of the usual morning on the street. The phone stayed in the pocket facing down, and I was nobody findable in town. Just a face above a cup of dark, somewhere between the morning and the park of every obligation Monday holds. Monday doesn't know the warmth I found, doesn't know the cafe's quiet sound of everything between me and the week. Monday doesn't know I'm here today, tucked inside the cafe's gentle sway. Monday doesn't know the cup is warm, everything is quiet past the storm of the usual morning on the street. There is a freedom in the unfound hour, the quietly rebellious kind of power that comes from being somewhere Monday lost, the trail of you without the usual cost of giving it your whole and usual self. Monday doesn't know wide and soft and mine, every undiscovered morning fine. Monday doesn't know I slipped inside the warmest kind of Monday morning high. Monday found me later on the street, but the cafe version stayed beneath the beat.
The door was propped against the morning air, and something of the outside found its way in there. A breath of everything the street contained, that mixed with coffee and the warmth remained as something new and neither in nor out. The breeze through the open door knows how to carry everything the morning's vow of gentle possibility inside. Breeze through the open door, soft and clean, the finest thing between the out and in between. Breeze through the open door, warm and outside while still protected from the weight of everything it holds. The breeze through the open door reminds the cafe of the world it left behind when it closed itself to winter months ago. Breeze through the open door, soft and clean, the finest thing between the out and in between. Breeze through the open door, warm and free, everything the morning has for me. Every cafe needs its open door, the morning's invitation to explore the boundary between the inside warm and everything that constitutes the norm of ordinary Monday on the street. Breeze through the open door, wide and new, everything the morning's breathing through. Breeze through the open door, let it in, the finest way the Monday could begin. The breeze kept coming through the open door, and everything inside felt less like Monday more.
There's one particular and favorite spot where the light falls right and everything is not too close to anyone or anything, just far enough to hear the morning sing its quiet song above the background hum. The corner table holds a different view of everything the cafe is and knew before the morning crowd arrived to fill. The corner table knows it's always there with the same warm light and the same good cheer. The corner table knows what I need most, a little warmth before I'm back at my post. I've left myself in corners just like this on more Monday mornings than I'd miss. For anything the week has tried to give in place of the small corner where I live, my softest and most honest self each week. The corner table holds the regular soul, the one who comes to find themselves made whole before the morning crowd arrives in full. The corner table knows it's always there with the same warm light and the same good cheer. The corner table knows what I need most, a little warmth before I'm back at my post. The finest tables are the ones that know without being told which way the morning goes. For the one who comes and sits before the rush and needs the corner's particular and hush of warmth and light and nothing being asked. The corner table knows wide and warm and mine, every Monday corner turning fine. The corner table knows it always will, the softest Monday morning kind of still. The corner Monday gave the mercy of the day. It wasn't handed down or sent my way from anywhere official or above. I simply walked into the cafe's love of everyone who needed somewhere soft. The mercy of the Monday morning lives in everything the cafe quietly gives to those who cross the threshold of the door. Monday morning mercy, warm and real. The cafe giving back the things I feel. Monday morning mercy, cup in hand. Everything that we can't understand about the grace of sitting somewhere soft. The mercy came without a formal name, just steam above a cup that did the same for everyone who sat inside its reach. A warmth that nothing harder had to teach, to feel like something freely given here. The mercy of the Monday morning stays inside the cup for all the coming days of everything the week intends to bring. Monday morning mercy, warm and real. The cafe giving back the things I feel. Monday morning mercy, cup in hand. Everything that we can't understand about the grace of sitting somewhere soft. Mercy is not always grand in scale. Sometimes it arrives in the exhale of steam above a cup in a warm room, where Monday loses most of its assumed authority over everything you are. Monday morning mercy, wide and mine, every merciful Monday morning fine. Monday morning mercy, soft and true. The cafe always had it here for you. The mercy lasted longer than the cup and carried me into the morning up. Before the world had finished waking up, I found myself beside a warming cup, in a room that hadn't chosen sides yet, between the quiet and the Monday offset of everything the day was going to be. Something warm before the world begins is the finest kind of morning that wins the whole of Monday over to the soft. Something warm before the world, just this, a cup, a chair, a morning's quiet bliss. Something warm before the world arrives, everything the simple morning contrives to make the ordinary feel like more. The world was going to arrive in time, with all its sharp and before the noise comes in is the softest possible kind of begin to any day the calendar provides. Something warm before the world, just this, a cup, a chair, a morning's quiet bliss. Something warm before the world arrives, everything the simple morning contrives to make the ordinary feel like more. The world will always be there at the door, knocking with its usual and more. Insistent need for everything you've got, but something warm before it asks a lot is the most important preparation. Something warm before the world widens still, everything the morning chose to feel. Something warm before the world soft and true, the finest thing the Monday morning knew. The world arrived on schedule at the door, but I was ready for it more than before. Was coming, I could feel it build along the street outside, the glass that filled with people moving faster than the light, as if the Monday morning was a fight that only the quickest got to win. Breathing has a pace the rush can't touch, a depth that all the hurrying and such can never reach or interrupt or own. Breathe before the rush the cafe holds, everything the morning slowly folds into the warmth of somewhere you belong. Breathe before the rush, it won't take long, just one slow cup before the day begins. The breath came deeper than it had in days, inside the cafe's warm and gentle haze of coffee and the sound of something low playing in the background of the slow and unhurried version of the morning. But breathing finds a bottom that the rush has never visited, inside the hush of somewhere warm and asking nothing more. Breathe before the rush the cafe holds, everything the morning slowly folds into the warmth of somewhere you belong. Breathe before the rush, it won't take long, just one slow cup before the day inside the brew. The breaths stay deep long after leaving there, and carried something of the cafe's hair.
Most things in the day come with a cost. Something given back for something lost, or earned through the expenditure of time and effort and the climbing of the climb that every obligation has in store. But the morning in the cafe asks for this, and nothing more than just your willingness to sit inside its warmth and let it be. The morning asks for nothing, just the chair, just the cup, just the warming morning air. The morning asks for nothing, come as you are. Everything is welcome where the coffee jars are warm and the window holds the light. I came with all my weekday weight intact, and found the morning didn't need the fact of any of it. Didn't ask to see the credentials of the version called me that the working week requires me to be. But the morning in the cafe only wants the presence and the nothing of response to anything except the cup and chair. The morning asks for nothing, just the chair, just the cup, just the warming morning air. The morning asks for nothing, come as you are. Everything is welcome where the coffee jars are warm and the window holds the light. The finest hosts are the ones who ask the least, who set the table and prepare the feast, and then step back and let you find your way into the warmth of their particular day without the need to explain yourself at all. The morning asks for nothing, wide and free. Everything it offers comes to me. The morning asks for nothing, soft and true, just the cup and everything it knew. The morning asked for nothing and gave all, and I was better for the generous call.
The first cup was for waking, nothing more, a necessity before I faced the door of everything the Monday had in mind, for someone not yet fully aligned with the particular demands of the week. But the second cup was different in its weight. It carried something more than caffeinate, a warmth that had no business being there. Cup by cup, the day gets kind. Every round of warmth the morning finds. Cup was the one I didn't plan, that came about because the cafe ran its quiet and persuasive kind of spell on everyone who lingered long enough to tell the time by something other than a clock. But the third cup had a gentleness of age, like the finest line on any given page, that earns its place through being simply right. Cup by cup, the day gets kind. Every round of warmth the morning finds. Cup by cup, the Monday softens here. Everything the week held starts to clear into something I can almost face. Nobody told me that the cure was this, simple and available and bliss, administered in cups of dark and warm, by a cafe that receives the Monday storm of everyone who needs the kinder day. Cup by cup, the day gets kind, white and true. Everything the morning does for you. By cup, the Monday finds its grace. The cafe is the kindest Monday place. The cups were done before the noon had come, and the day was kind enough for everyone. The cafe had its regulars today, the ones who come and never have to say a word to anyone and yet belong as fully to the morning and its song as anyone who fills the space with talk. The quiet company of strangers shares a morning without any of the cares of knowing or of needing to be known. Quiet company, the finest kind, everyone inside here of the same mind. Quiet company, the Monday gift, a room of separate souls, getting the lift of being somewhere warm and understood. The reader and the writer and the one who stares into the middle of the dun, an empty cup with something like relief, and everyone who's found their own belief in the simple grace of being somewhere soft. The quiet company of mornings knows that everything the shared and quiet shows is more than conversation could provide. Quiet company, the finest kind, everyone inside here of the same mind. Quiet company, the Monday gift, a room of separate souls, getting the lift of being somewhere warm and understood. no demands, and found the cafe's particular enhance of warmth around the cup, enough for now. Quiet company, wide and warm and real, everything a shared and silent meal of morning gives to everyone inside. Quiet company, the finest Monday guide. The quiet company dispersed by 10, and somehow everyone felt less alone.
There is an understanding at the door of every cafe worth the walking for, that everything you carry from outside gets lighter when you step across the divide between the street and where the coffee lives. Leave it at the door, the weight of it, the Monday, and it's everything that fits so heavily across the morning shoulders. Leave it at the door, the cafe said, everything that's on your mind and in your head. Leave it at the door, come in as you are. The warmth in here will take you very far from everything you carry down the street. I left the week outside beside the mat, and something in the crossing over that familiar threshold made the weight lift clean in ways I hadn't found or felt or seen on any Monday that had come before. Leave it at the door, the warmth inside has everything you need to set aside the Monday, and it's everything that follows. Leave it at the door, the cafe said, everything that's on your mind and in your head. Leave it at the door, come in as you are. The warmth in here will take you very far from everything you carry down the street. The door between the street and somewhere warm is the most forgiving kind of border. Everything you leave there without form returns to you in slightly better order when you cross back into the Monday air. Leave it at the door, wide and soft and free, everything the morning has for me. Leave it at the door, warm and true, the cafe always had a place for you. I left the week outside and found inside the softest version of the Monday